next week on February 8th at 1 o'clock on my Drop That Brush Facebook page. There's gonna be, I'm gonna do a live, this should be too funny, live painting. I'm just gonna do something simple for Valentine's Day. I thought it'd be kind of fun. I can hopefully talk to some people. People who are watching this, I hope I get a chance to say hi, answer any questions. It'll be fun, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. You know, I don't know how hard this is gonna be, and I've never done it before, so yeah, this is gonna be a process. You know, we're all learning. This is Michelle from Drop That Brush, and I am going to do a watercolor painting for Valentine's. Just something fun. If it doesn't come out perfect, that's okay. Let you know that my daughter, Jordan, is trying to help me in case we have issues with getting everything set up. So say hi, Jordan.
Hello, I'm camera person.
Anyway, so you know what I like about this picture? You can either go this way or you can go that way. And what I like about it the most, I like the shape. It's a good shape. It's a fun shape. I can do so many things from this shape. I can do a I love you. I could do a landscape. I could use I love dinosaurs. I love, it could be pinks and reds and yellows and, you know, very Valentine's-y. It could be a little heart candies that say, be mine. You could do, what else could you do? You could do a, hang on, I'm flipping so I remember. We could also do things like I love chocolate, or maybe, or if we put, like somebody has a picture of a marriage, 2 rings in the hole, and then their names on either side. I thought that'd be kind of cute. So this is something you can do for other things. So to me, this is something that anybody can use to enjoy just watercolor, and it makes it fun. And you know what? I already blew one, which I'm not going to show you. And so, you know what? Let's see if we do better this time. If not, that's okay too. Let me give you just basic stuff. 140 watercolor, cold press, 1/8 of a sheet. Again, you could do it either way, and it's on Drop That Brush if you would like to print this out. Then we're doing 3 brushes, a big brush, a Princeton Neptune 8, a Loew-Cornell, and 1/2 inch Richardson 9-100. But it's kind of it's I pull out information, and that's why I use this. Paint colors I'm gonna work with are yellow ochre, permanent rose, and ultramarine blue. And then when I make the dark, I've decided I make the hands like a shadow hand, and I will then go up a little bit, and I'll show you when I use that. But we're gonna start with the first wash. You know, you could also, just something I was pulling out in my head, you could use, hold on 2 seconds. Can you see how dead that is? Look, it's really dead. All right, so anyway, you could use masking fluid. That's not my thing, but some people love it. And so you could put, there is like little pieces of, that was kind of in between cracks in the fingers. And you could use this, hate this, I never use it, but some people like it. If you wanted to have I love you, you might say, you could use the biscuit. A glitter pen or something, that would be cool. So, you know, this just gives you all kinds of ideas, exciting things. I could have a key holding on that attaches into, you know, the key to my heart. If you're going to do biscuit, it has to be totally dry before you put anything on. So let's talk about the first wash. All right, so you have two choices. If you've been a watercolors for a long time, you probably can throw a quick wash really fast and make it nice. If you're kind of new to this, what I would suggest you do is you wet both sides, and you're going to do what's called a cream wash. So what you're going to do is you're going to make it, you want it to be thick enough that you almost don't see the bottom. Like that, okay? So you really don't see the bottom, almost don't see it. You want it that thick because once you've got it wet, it will get much lighter. Now, if you don't use water, you have to do it faster, a lot faster, but you use less paint. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, just letting you know that that's a possibility as to what you might want to do. I'm going to use like a tea to milk strength. Is in one of my videos if you're interested. Drop that brush. And I'm going to use my big brush because, well, the big brush goes faster and I don't want to play. Now, if you're looking here, I'm going to put yellow here, all right, in the hands. If I put blue here, which is what I was going to do, and I've got it at a tipped edge, the water would come here, hit that yellow, and become green. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of color in the area that I really don't want to get any color on, which is there. And I'm going to put a little color here temporarily, just until I get there. So I can flip this back and go that way. And you know, we make this so way too hard. It should be fun, you know? This should be a time where you're just enjoying it, not worried about it. How hard is that? I just went straight down. I'm not sweating it. I'm going to add some color. I'm going to maybe here put some more color. Going to move it around. I don't want it to just be kind of this straight line. Ooh, I like that. Maybe sideways. Ooh, like that too. And what I'm not doing is I am not playing with it. If it does that weird stuff, I'm just going to say, oh, that's fine, and let it go. Then I'm going to go ahead and put, now you can see what happens. I didn't have enough water, and so it did a dry brush, and that's not what I meant to do. So, more water, more juicy, and just as simple as that, I would leave it alone. Now, can you see the pretty colors? God, gorgeous colors. And I let it do its thing, whatever it basically happens to do. Then I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to touch to that line. You know what? I'm going to try something. I didn't do it in the last one, but I might want to use just yellow right there like it's... I don't like that. Huh. Well, no big deal. It's all wet, so I can play with it. I'm just going to throw it right back here because I didn't like what I did. You know, people make it so hard with watercolor is they just, and that's it. That's the first wash, and I'm kind of being careful because I am doing it. Now, what I meant to do, and I got excited, I meant to put water there so it wouldn't move around, which I'm going to do now, and I would have left it lay there. I could come through here. Oh, see, I got lines all over it. Look at that. Oops. It's no big deal. Everything's wet. Now, do I want to fix that? And the answer is no, because it's not that dry, and so I'm going to leave it alone. Any boo-boos that I have, I'm going to leave it alone. I would totally dry it. Then I'd come through and put a second wash, just to clean up any weird things that I did, because you know what? I do fun things. And so that's okay. The other thing you need to pay attention to is you see here, I've got little drips. If I don't dry this up on the edge, I can do it with my brush. I can take it with and I can just scoop it up. But if I don't do that, what I'll have is a run back, which is okay. Nothing wrong with it, really. But it's nice if we don't have that. And what I'm going to do is while it's still wet, okay, now I'm going to let that dry. Guess what? Because I don't want you to have to wait for this to blow dry. Ta-da! There's mine. Already did it. So basically, that's what it looked like. It took me 2 washes to do that. Is it perfect? No. It's just a fun little thing. So you can see I kind of pulled this out, and it's not perfect, and that's okay. You know, I think it's really important that people realize it should be fun. If you're so worried about being perfect, then it's not fun. So I'm just enjoying myself. I just love letting the color do whatever it wants to do. And I think it's beautiful just doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this. I'm going to try to avoid this little area. If I don't, it's okay. I don't care. It's good. But I'm going to make this dark like it's, and then I'm going to come through and just try to pull out some line work, like sun is coming from, and it's just a really light little thing, and I'm using it that brush. Anyway, so that's something I want to do at the end, but yeah, how fun is that? All right, so hang on. So, all right, I was using Permanent Rose. I'm now going to go down to a darker color, which is Lilac. And I'm going to make sure it's very thick. So, I mean, I'm really going to pull this very, very thick. It will be chowder. Instead of this lighter color, I'm going to go with, and the reason why is because I don't like black by itself. I find it very, very boring, ugly color. And so, and sometimes I may have to put this on 2 different layers. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to try and kind of see how it goes. And I love the fact that it has this beautiful background, and actually you can actually see it, and that really is beautiful. I love that. And so I'm just doing a quick I'm moving around, I'm not playing with it. Doing different colors. Does that make sense? What I'm doing is, do you have any questions? Everybody good? Simple, simple? Nah, look, I got a boo-boo. Okay, it's all right. It doesn't hurt anything. I could fix it, and I may. just because I was kind of being. And the reality is, people are not gonna say, "Oh my God, you have a boo-boo. Oh, you're an awful, awful painter." People don't freak about stuff like this. The only person that freaks is us. And so, and I'm kind of moving around. I think I would have been better off doing it this way, because I am actually moving this way. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, this is weird. It's like talking to on the camera. Nobody responds. And just a fun little painting. Nothing dramatic. Nothing to be worried about. Just enjoying what it feels like watching the paint move. I'm trying to get sort of on the lines. Yeah, sometimes I don't even get in the lines. So that was exciting. I think I'm on, mostly. And it's pretty easy to get it dark. By the way, I have a video about darks if you want to be interested in how I did that so quickly and easily. I don't like this. I'm just going to cover it. I wasn't sure if I'd like it or not, and I might want to later on play with it, but for the moment, I'm not going to do that. Go ahead. All right, I think that's good enough. I don't think it has to be perfect. It's just a fun little thing you can do to either give it to your grandkids or your significant other. I think I'm going to make the little point better. See, I shouldn't play. What am I doing? Drop that brush, Michelle. Get out of there. Hi, I'm back. I hope that was fun. You can rewatch this, or you already missed it. You can rewatch it, drop that brush, and probably it'll also be on Michelle Manrique's art. You know what? When you see yourself playing, drop that brush. You guys have a great day. See you next month. Bye.